Time will not heal a betrayal wound. Leslie Wells, connection coach here. I help individuals heal, thrive, improve, repair, and connect more deeply in their romantic relationships by looking at things through an attachment lens. And one of the big things that I deal with in my attachment coaching is instances of betrayal, whether it's pornography or whether it is emotional or physical affairs. And that comes up a lot because people have ruptures in their relationship that often tie back to childhood and attachment wounds and pain that come from attachment wounds. So this is a case where you will not get better just over time. Even if the relationship ends and you move on, the trust issues and the things that have happened in your nervous system, in your brain, in your body will follow you if you do not actually do repair work to actually heal the trauma that has happened. And so when a person experiences betrayal, an actual trauma occurs. We were wired and designed and created for connection. From the time we were infants, we were created to be able to bond with our caregivers in order to get our needs met, to be fed, to be kept alive, essentially. And so the next closest intense relationship to that of our caregivers is then our romantic relationships that we have with our partner, with our married partner or our long-term relationship. That's the second most intense relationship that we have outside of our caregivers. And so whenever there is a threat or a rupture in that relationship, we literally go through a trauma. Our brain changes. Structurally, it changes. There's the amygdala that then turns into an alert center that also changes our entire nervous system. And your nervous system does not just go back to being normal if you don't actually do nervous system exercises and nervous system work to get it to come back to normal by activating the vagus nerve. It is a process. People go through a sort of PTSD, that's post-infidelity stress disorder, that happens as a result too. Literally, the neurotransmitters in your body change. When you're in a long-term committed relationship, you have certain levels of oxytocin that are released. And whenever there is a huge rupture from a betrayal in that, then literally you go through withdrawal as you would a substance for that oxytocin that is no longer present because you are not safe. The brain processes this trauma the same as if a lion were going to kill you and you were fighting for your life. It does not know the difference. Your hippocampus, your prefrontal cortex, your amygdala, all these different parts of your brain change in response, and you go from just being in a normal state of being okay into literally a state of fighting for your life and being in survival mode, and your whole entire body, brain, your chemistry, your makeup thinks that you are no longer safe. So your brain has essentially become wired for a lack of safety and having to fight as if you are living every day in a war zone. And unfortunately, no matter how long time passes, a trauma changes you forever. You will never be the same person as you were in the before. And this is true of other traumas too. When people say, how do you get past this? How do you get over that? It's the same thing as if you were somebody who lost somebody close to you, or you fought like a really bad illness and recovered from it where you didn't think you were going to make it. Whenever you lose something big or important to you, you might lose a piece of your heart. There might be a hole in your heart. You might not ever be the same again, but you are able to get through it. But you have to put work in for this particular type of trauma to be able to be okay again, because you will have trust issues that then carry forward. And if you have a secure attachment style, chances are this is going to throw you into an insecure attachment style, more than likely a fearful avoidant attachment style, if you do not do the work and actually make an effort to heal, and to heal from both a science standpoint, rewiring your brain, calming your nervous system, and to me, doing it through a faith perspective and reestablishing your identity in Christ. And I say that because to be able to fully heal from this, you have to regain a sense of safety in your own body, both from a nervous system standpoint and as well as changing your relationship to yourself, where even if you're never able to trust another person again, you are able to get back to a place of safety in your own body because you trust yourself and you have a solid, secure identity in Christ that He will get you through no matter what happens. Without that work, you will not be able to tolerate the same level of stress, the same level of responsibility. You will not be able to remember things the same. You will not be able to learn things the same. Your recall will be different. Literally, your brain is going to act differently. And so you cannot just pick up and hope that with a certain amount of time that passes, you will be okay. People who actually do intense work to get through this and stay with their partner and are able to get to a place of amazing healing and have a better relationship than they've ever had before. And as a Christian, I do believe people can change and God can completely restore and redeem marriages and individuals. Even people that do that, it's like 1 to 2 years before they really experience feeling safe again and being able to move forward. But even like 15, 20 years later, there are still things that come up for them, very specific triggers or very certain things, because you're never fully healed from this. There's always these sort of little pieces, the same way as if you had lost, a child or a mother or a father or somebody very close to you, and their birthday comes around each year and you think of them and there's this tug that's there. It never fully goes away. But if you don't put in the work and you expect time to fix it, you are going to stay a very unhealed individual, and you are going to take that and you're going to project it into all of your relationships going forward, and you're never going to have the chance that you deserve, either if you stay in the relationship that you're in and you decide to work it out, or if you move forward without that partner into a new relationship. If you or your partner have been through a betrayal, please seek out help. Find a therapist, find a coach, find couples counseling, do couples counseling, and do your individual work, and give each other space to do your individual work so you can both fully get healing. But this is one of those things where it is a lie that time heals all wounds.